Oscar-winning actress Jessica Chastain has found herself at the center of a heated social media debate after she publicly criticized JetBlue over a $15 credit she received for an in-flight entertainment malfunction. The 47-year-old actress, best known for her roles in critically acclaimed films like Zero Dark 30 and The Eyes of Tammy Faye, sparked outrage with her since-deleted tweet, which vented her frustrations following a 6-hour flight where the entertainment system was not working. The controversy began when Chastain took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to express her dissatisfaction with the airline. Her tweet, posted on Wednesday but later removed, called out JetBlue for what she deemed an insufficient response to the issue. In her post, Chastain sarcastically thanked the airline for the minimal compensation, writing, "Thank you at JetBlue for your $15 credit. My flight was $1,500, and the credit is 1/100th of the money I paid you." She continued, "Strange that I paid that for your flight entertainment system that didn't work for the duration of my 6-hour flight, but I guess it was worth it for this $15 credit." Chastain's tweet, while short-lived, quickly attracted attention from both her followers and the airline JetBlue. The company publicly apologized to the actress via X, responding with a message that read, "We're sorry you're disappointed, Jessica. Please send us a DM so we can look into this." Rather than let the issue end there, Chastain shared a screenshot of the private conversation she had with JetBlue's customer service in response to their public outreach. In the direct message, a JetBlue representative informed Chastain that the $15 credit had already been issued as compensation for the in-flight entertainment issue. Chastain, however, was far from satisfied. She pointed out that she and her husband had each spent $1,500 on their tickets for the flight and expected more than the small credit in return. "I understand, but I spent $1,500 on the flight. And so did my husband. There should be some flight credit or something, since I have a TrueBlue account and have been a loyal customer," the actress argued. Despite her clear frustration, the customer service agent apologized but remained firm, stating, "I am sorry, there is not more I can do." What began as a simple complaint about an airline experience soon spiraled into a much larger public relations storm as social media users began to weigh in on Chastain's grievances. Many accused the actress of being tone-deaf and out of touch, particularly in light of the broader context of the time. The tweet came shortly after Florida had been devastated by 2 major hurricanes, Helene and Milton, which left many people facing severe losses. For some, Chastain's complaint about the malfunctioning entertainment system and a $15 credit seemed trivial in comparison to the struggles of hurricane victims. One X user summarized this sentiment bluntly: "Read the room." The criticism didn't stop there. Several other social media users chimed in to mock the actress, with one commenter calling the situation embarrassing. Another person sarcastically remarked, "Jessica Chastain is so embarrassing," while a third poked fun at the entire ordeal, joking, "Being upset with an airline and blasting them on social media makes Jessica Chastain our modern-day Princess Di." This reference to Princess Diana, an icon known for her compassion and grace, was clearly intended as a tongue-in-cheek critique of Chastain's public reaction to what many saw as a relatively minor inconvenience. But it wasn't all negativity. Some supporters of Chastain came to her defense, arguing that her complaint was justified, given the high cost of her flight. For those backing her, the issue was not just about the malfunctioning entertainment system, but about the principle of receiving fair compensation for the service she and her husband had paid for. Writer Louis Peitzman, a notable figure on X, offered a particularly pointed defense of Chastain. He tweeted, "So many of you would tweet exactly like Jessica Chastain if you were her level of famous. I know that in my soul." Peitzman's comment suggested that the backlash against Chastain was less about the specifics of her complaint and more about the public's tendency to criticize celebrities when they use their platforms to express personal grievances. Despite the mixed reactions, the debate over Chastain's actions continued to grow, with many people fixating on the contrast between her multimillionaire status and the relatively small issue she was raising publicly. Further complicating the optics of the situation was the fact that Chastain had recently listed her luxurious New York City apartment for a staggering $7.45 million. This fact, widely known among her followers and the media, seemed to fuel the perception that she was out of touch with the realities faced by most people, particularly those struggling with financial difficulties in the wake of the hurricanes. For many observers, the $15 credit offered by JetBlue was a non-issue compared to the devastation and loss experienced by many Americans in recent weeks. The juxtaposition of Chastain's public complaint with the broader context of natural disasters and economic hardship created a storm of criticism that perhaps overshadowed the original point she was trying to make. After all, it wasn't just about the money, it was about the expectation of quality service, especially for loyal customers who invest in premium flights. The incident also raised broader questions about the role of celebrities on social media. In today's digital age, stars like Chastain have direct access to millions of followers and can air their grievances in real time. However, the speed and visibility of these platforms also mean that any criticism, no matter how justified, is open to intense public scrutiny. What may have seemed like a reasonable complaint to Chastain was quickly blown out of proportion, as the public discussion shifted from the specifics of her issue with JetBlue to broader conversations about privilege, wealth, and empathy. In the end, the controversy surrounding Jessica Chastain's complaint highlights the fine line that celebrities must walk when using social media to voice personal concerns. While they have every right to speak out about their experiences, they also risk facing backlash when their grievances appear trivial or out of sync with the larger issues facing the world. For Chastain, this seemingly simple complaint became a flashpoint for debate, forcing her into the spotlight in a way that perhaps neither she nor JetBlue could have anticipated. Whether the actress will choose to respond further or let the issue fade remains to be seen, but the incident serves as a potent reminder of the unpredictable nature of fame in the age of social media.